If you'd like to enter to win this awesome keychain that I did a DIY on, go to the video that's linked in the description where you'll learn how to make it, or if you don't want to make it, enter the giveaway where I'll be giving it away for free. All the details will be in the video linked. What it do, boos? Welcome back to my channel for another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 History Legacy. I feel like it's been a really long time since we actually went ahead and played with the History Legacy. I feel like I've been occupied with a lot of other stuff on YouTube, but today we are actually going ahead and visiting Hera, who is, if you remember, Hestia's sister. She actually moved out on her own in order to give Hestia some room. My cat is in the middle. My cat is taking up the screen. She just wants some love and food, don't you know? Anyways, yeah, so it's been a little time since the last episode. I actually did record an episode before this, but it was bland, and as you guys know, I don't like releasing bland, boring episodes where nothing happens. So we are starting off in basically the next episode, but I really do want to kind of clue you in on what happened in the last episode that wasn't recorded. So we are at Hera's house. This is her brand new house that she moved into. It's actually not brand new, but it's brand new for her. Mala Tobin used to live here. If you remember Mala Tobin from earlier in my challenge. Oh my gosh, I keep accidentally moving the camera. Anyways, this is her house. If you move in, oh my gosh, I swear this is gonna drive me crazy. This is just going to drive me insane. If we move in, which literally takes forever and a half, go through the doors, we get to her living room area thing. So this is where she's living. It's really luxurious for something in the early civilizational era. There is Hera herself. This is her little kitchen slash dining area. I really love that statue right there. Really, really pretty. That's her bathroom in there. Really basic bathroom. We actually have a little bit of a surprise. She met in the last episode Venus. This is basically my Sims version of Zeus, because Hera is actually the goddess of marriage and she's married to Zeus. But since Zeus is our brother and we are not incestuous up in this Let's Play, I went ahead and added a new guy who is basically going to be our Zeus for Hera to marry. So we met him. She took him home. We met him at the bar, the Sea Swift pub on the island, and took him home, and she is about to announce to him exactly what happened after she went to the bathroom and what she found out.
Quimble Reginu.
Boy, we are having a baby. And he is like, what? I barely know you. Their bar is actually really, really high. So I feel like he is going to get down on one knee and probably propose. I don't think they're even girlfriend and boyfriend yet. So let's ask her to be our girlfriend. And then we're going to go ahead and propose. She is the goddess of marriage. So it is only right for them to kind of be married. They are teenagers though, so I don't know actually if they can get married. Ooh, I don't know if that'll actually work. So, oh, propose. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and propose. He is really only doing this because she's carrying a child. I am so in love with you. Not really though. Please accept this ring. Oh, rejected. What? What the hell? Why? Timing is everything. She's like, I know you're only proposing to me just because I'm pregnant. It's not gonna go down that way, okay? I guess that's not gonna work, but they are girlfriend and boyfriend. I feel like maybe it was just too soon. Maybe they should just be girlfriend and boyfriend for a while. They are still together and their bar is still up, so it'll be fine. They'll get there eventually. He didn't even want to marry her that bad. He just wanted to marry her because she was pregnant and he felt it was the right thing to do. So that is where she is at. I actually did have Demeter meet someone as well in the last episode. Romance was just in the air in the last episode. Everyone was hooking up with everyone and meeting everyone. Actually, Demeter didn't hook up with anyone. She met the guy that I want her to be with. His name is Inacion? I think Inacion or something like that. Weird name with a lot of eyes. Let me kind of see actually what his name is. That's gonna drive me crazy now. Iacion. That's a weird name. But yeah, this is the guy that is kind of flirting with Demeter. So what had happened was Demeter was actually out picking apples, and this guy is part of the Wisterian peoples. You can't really see it past my camera, sorry. But he is part of like the townspeople. No is his father. I think Savannah is his mother. So they actually had a secret child named Iasion, and he was out picking apples at the same time that Demeter was. They met each other. He was actually kind of peeved that she was in his like territory, his turf, picking his apples for his family, and confronted her, and they actually ended up having kind of a flirtation after that. So it was kind of like an unlikely friendship that just kind of grew from there. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is have us kind of go into the palace and see what is going on with Hestia and Perseus and Rhea. So Perseus and Hestia just got home from Egypt. She is looking like she's ready to pop. I don't know how far along she actually is, but it looks like she is very far along. Let me see. She's in her 3rd trimester, so she actually might give birth in this episode. I want Perseus to come over here and give her some love. Let's do passionate romance. Let's make out. Oh my god. Go ahead and make out with your wife, boo. Oh, they are so sweet. Wow, he is really going for it. Holy, okay, look at those hips move though. What the hell? Let's just kind of leave those two to do their business, and when Hestia is finished doing what she is doing, she's gonna go over to Rhea and let her know what the Queen of Egypt told her about the war. If you remember from the last episode, the Queen of Egypt had this pesky realm that she really wanted to go to war with, and that's why she invited Rhea to come out so that they could kind of talk about that. And then Rhea sent her kids, Hestia and Perseus, because she just figured that'd be a nice little honeymoon for them. So Poseidon is out here because he just went for a little swim. I swear that little child is always swimming. He is always swimming. But yeah, so after she makes out with Perseus, let's have her come over to Rhea and kind of let her know what the queen told her and everything. Look at her with that big pregnant belly. I love it so much. She is going to be such a good mother. I can already tell. I mean, Hestia just loves where her life is right now. Imagine living your life in poverty and then finding out as a teenager that you're actually a princess. And then when you freaking figure out that you're a princess, you go on a beautiful adventure with an amazing looking guy, and he ends up being your husband, and now she's pregnant, and letting her mom know what the Queen of Egypt freaking told her. Imagine talking to the Queen of Egypt. Like, that is so crazy. And, you know, like, she didn't imagine that her life would be this complete so soon. I mean, she is just so happy. Ooh, discuss world peace. That is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna talk to her about what the queen said. Basically, there is a realm called Atlantis that the queen really wants to get rid of, because the queen of Atlantis went ahead and stole some gold from Egypt, and the queen is just not down with that. Because, and if you remember in the, I think like 2 or 3 episodes before this, Rhea actually formed an alliance with the Queen of Atlantica because she was running from a horrible marriage, and I'm guessing that she stole some gold from the Queen of Egypt in order to create a new life for her and her daughter, and now the Queen of Egypt is frickin' PO'd. I mean, rightfully so. She was stolen from. But, I mean, it was for a good reason, and now Rhea is in this situation where she is allied to 2 different people who want to go to war with each other, and she's kind of stuck in the middle. But now Rhea is so freaking, like, lost. She doesn't know what to do because, I mean, honestly, like, what do you do when both of your allies are against each other now, and you are allied to both of them, and one wants you to attack the other? So I'm not sure what she's gonna do there. I think in the next episode we will find out her move. But in this episode, I really want to see what happens with Hestia. I mean, her bump is getting bigger and bigger, and she is just in so much pain. Oh my gosh. For names for this little guy, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Let me check actually real quick. She has a girl on the way. This little girl is going to be the heir into the medieval era. So pretty soon we are actually going to be graduating to medieval times, or the Middle Ages as the history legacy rules calls it. But yeah, so we are going to pick out a name that's kind of medieval-y or Middle Ages ish, whatever word works, because they are going to be in the medieval times, so we may as well have something a little less Greeky and a little more like early European kind of, I think. So I'm looking for some middle age names. Adela, Bertha, oh god. There's a lot of boy names in here. Wow. Let me try and find some girl names. Ada, Adelina, Agnes, Albreda, Eldith, Aldusa, ooh, Alice, and Alina. I do like the name Alice, and I think I'm actually going to be using Alice for another generation, but not this one. Let's have her go ahead and use the bathroom. Oh no! No! The water company shut off our water. Oh my gosh, we need someone to pay the bills. Navia, what are you doing, girl? Well, let's have you come down here and pay the bills. $1. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I cannot. I wish our bills were $1. Are you freaking kidding me? Anyways, so I have this whole page up right now just listed with names everywhere. I'm gonna try and find one before she actually does give birth. I do like Alina. Elizabeth was a really popular one. Juliana. Ooh, Juliana. Juliana. I really like that one. Or Juliet or something. Juliet. Juliet. Oh my gosh, we're gonna name her Juliet. Like Romeo and Juliet, and it's gonna be like matching with the times. Yes, okay. So this is baby Juliet. We have officially decided on a name. Perfect. Okay, let's have her go to bed. Okay, wait, she's already doing that. Okay, perfect. Perseus was actually over here doing laundry, like the amazing man that he is. Go ahead and hang it on the clothesline. Now that you are already like more than halfway there, I love Perseus so much. He will make a fine king one day, a very fine king. Now, I really want to add a name to this canvas. I know that's really random, but in Demeter's household, I actually have a portrait of Demeter, and it looks amazing. I should show you before we actually end this episode, but it looks beautiful, and it's called Demeter, the Goddess of Harvest. So I really want to name this one Rhea, Empress of Wisteria. I cannot type for damn crap. Okay. Rhea, Empress of Wisteria. Beautiful. Okay, and now it has a title on it. When we see this painting in the future, we'll know who this was and where it came from. Little Poseidon sleeping in his bed. I'm not gonna front. I do have favorites when it comes to Zeus and Poseidon. Poseidon is my favorite. I think it's because I literally am in love with everything mermaid and siren-y, and I just see Zeus as kind of like a butthead. Like he was in mythology. Zeus was such a butthead. He slept with so many people, had babies with so many people, even though he was married. Like, he was just a butthead. The definition of a butthead. But we're gonna have him go to sleep. Navia is hungry, so we should just have her make something to eat. Just a little something something. Unless we actually have food in here. Let's see. A whole ass bass. I don't know. No, we're not gonna cook a freaking. Okay. Ooh, a big thing of herb crusted salmon. Let's just pretend that fish in the fridge is a salmon and just cook it up for everyone. When Navia is finished cooking, she should really clean this litter box because it is looking pretty stank. Well, not a whole lot is going on, so I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the night and let you guys back in the loop in the morning. All right, so it is very early the next day, and Rhea is here having to make a very, very difficult decision. Now, she has to either break her alliance with the Sirens or with Egypt. Now, her and Egypt already have a history. Her and the Sirens really do not. So I think what she's going to go ahead and do is give the okay to send some soldiers to destroy Atlantica. Despite her smile, she's really having a hard time with it. So she's going to make the call to send soldiers out to destroy it. So basically, she will be wiping the city off the face of the earth. Now, this is a really, really difficult call for her to make, but this is just what has to be done when you are a leader and when you are a royal. You have to make those tough decisions, those tough calls. Rhea is no exception. I love how this girl's dress is glitching the hell out. I don't think it was made for pregnant bellies. I mean, look at it. It's like in half right here. And then it just kind of flows out like that. I'll be honest, Hestia is not feeling very comfortable in her own skin. Like, she cannot wait for this baby to come out. Well, she went over to eat her food right next to her boo, and then her boo is leaving. Wow. Of course. Oh, he's not leaving. He's just stood up. Okay. I just love how in love they are and how beautiful their relationship is. I love how his hand is literally inside her belly. Wow, they just totally had plans to go woohoo. They just did that themselves. They do this all the time. They literally decide to woohoo by themselves all the time. Like, I don't even tell them to do it anymore, but they have very active woohoo lives. I was gonna say sex lives, but honestly, it's a woohoo life. Missed bubble, another standardized test. Zeus is almost done when he realizes he skipped a bubble near the top. All his answers are one off. He starts telling the teacher, but realizes he'll have to take it again. It's only for the state. It doesn't affect his grade. Confess the mistake or turn it in. I don't know, I feel like Zeus is arrogant enough to where he would just go ahead and turn it in. He doesn't really care. Zeus finishes the last few questions correctly and decides to hope for the best. The school likes to brag about its test scores, but how much can one test matter? Unfortunately, the teacher thinks it matters a lot. She assigns extra work for the next month to ensure that Zeus catches up. That is bogus! What are they doing? They're just like snuggling or something under the bed, but it's like fluffing in and out. I am so confused. All right. I'm just gonna leave them alone. Rhea, what are you doing, girl? What you doing? I feel like she has to tell somebody, right? She has to tell someone to go ahead and go through with the bombing of Atlantica. So we may as well call someone over to the palace and give the final command. All right, so we brought Princeton back. Listen, I don't like him any more than you guys do, but he is an experienced soldier who is loyal to Wisteria, whether we like him or not. I know he was working with Kovu and kind of was loyal to him and kind of in with destroying whatever Kovu wanted to destroy along with him, but honestly, he's very miserable. In the episode that I recorded and didn't release, he was at the bar where Hera met Zenus, and he was not looking too good. Like, honestly, ever since Kovu left, he has not had anything to do. Like, he's just kind of been there, you know, just drinking his life away because he has no purpose in life anymore. So he is very excited to hear that Rhea called upon him, and she is going to come over here, and she doesn't like him very much, but she is going to tell him what is going on and what he has to go ahead and do. He is one soldier that actually is in charge of many soldiers. He's kind of like a general of some sort, so he is pretty much her wig, but yeah, he's in charge of his own little thing. What the no! Do not be kissing on his cheeks. That is just disgusting. Ew. So basically, she is letting him know that Atlantica needs to be destroyed. So this is what's gonna happen. She is going to have him destroy the realm, and if anyone lives, anyone lives. But if anyone dies, that's too bad. That's just gonna have to happen. I have a very bad feeling that there will be repercussions for this decision, but right now that's kind of all that she can do. I feel like he's drunk. Oh my god, he was a little cross-eyed for a second. No. Just because she talked to you does not mean you can just walk around the palace anymore. Get the hell out. Just go away. We gave you your orders. We're like the commander-in-chief right now. We're like the president. And you just need to get the orders and get out. What are you doing? Where are you going? I said just go away. What the hell? He has taken the longest freaking... What the hell? Did anyone else see that? He just walked right into the fireplace. Anywho, I swear to God, I am going to induce this woman if she does not give birth soon. She's really enjoying that salmon. She is like, I just had the best woohoo ever, and now I'm gonna enjoy the best meal ever. Y'all, I mean, there is a living room that you guys can talk in. You know that, right? So here's the deal. I think I'm going to go ahead and induce her and induce her labor, because I want this to happen before the episode ends, and I also want to visit Demeter to kind of check in on her and let you guys in the loop on what's going on in her life. So I think we're going to go ahead and MC Command Center, MC Pregnancy phase. We are going to go ahead and get her in labor. I am the sim god of this game after all, so I I get the final say. I don't know if there's, yeah, no, there is no cradle down here. I wonder, do we have any in our inventory? In our, like, our household inventory? I don't remember if I saved the cradles. Yeah, I did. So here we go. Okay, we will use this one and we'll just put it in their room for now. And then when the baby kind of ages up, then we can have the baby use the other side of the room. But for now, we need her to have her baby. She's like, I was just feeling so good just a second ago, and then all of a sudden I feel this trickle down my legs, and here we are. So let's go ahead and have Juliet. At least something positive is going to happen in this episode. Dunu Nubu! Congratulations, it's a girl. Okay, Rains or Green? I really want to keep the family name going, so no matter who marries who, I feel like we're just gonna stay Green. But we are going to name her Juliet. Juliet Green is our baby. Hera is absolutely exhausted. She's like, just go in your cradle. I am so done. Rhea, get out the damn way. What the hell? She's like, I want to meet my grandbaby. Breastfeed the new boo. I can't wait to see what Juliet looks like when she gets older. I'm so excited. She reached parenting level 1. Hestia, you make such a beautiful mother. That is exactly what Juliet needed too. She just needed a little food. So now that our little Juliet is born, and she's doing good, and she's a healthy little baby, I think we're gonna go switch over to Demeter's household before we end this episode. Okay, so mainly I really wanted to show you guys what was going on in Demeter's household because Addison was so happy that Demeter moved back in with her as a teenager that she gifted her a sheep. This is a little boy. His name is Snowflake. I know it's a feminine name. Back off. But yeah, Snowflake and Demeter are actually really good friends. She just loves Snowflake to pieces. Snowflake is like one of her best friends. I know it's kind of weird to say a pet is one of your best friends, but oh, come on! Come on! She wasn't even anywhere near the bee box. Whoa, what the hell happened to her legs? Did you see that? She got that chunky monkey legs. So this is Snowflake's little enclosure. He has his own little house, pretty much. Addison kind of built this for Demeter when she moved back in and gave Snowflake a little place. I also want to show you one more thing. Demeter actually got her portrait painted. It's a little dark in here, so I apologize. But Kala came over and painted this portrait of Demeter. So we have a little bit of proof that Demeter was alive and well. Because I want documentation of our early generation heirs before we can take pictures, so I just figured painting them would be a cute little alternative. So yeah, this is called Demeter, the Goddess of Harvest, and the really cute thing is that she met like her love interest while she was harvesting apples, which I already told you that story, so I'll spare you the details, but I just thought that was really, really cute and it just kind of made sense. So let's have Snowflake come over here and eat a little bit. And yeah, well, that's it for me today, you guys. My voice is getting a little bit tired and feeling like a frog is in my throat, so I'm gonna have to get going, but I really, really hope that you guys all enjoyed. Please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I love hearing your input, and if you want to become one of my boos, please do not hesitate to subscribe. That pretty little red button down below. It would seriously make my entire year if you did it. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and once I do, I will tattoo a frickin' plumb bob onto my body, so you will not want to miss it. I will vlog the whole thing. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, you guys, once again, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.